Hot Pepper Doll was written by a gentleman that published the song with Hank Lachlan. Hank Adam Jr. one night played it for me, and he said, "Cerrito, I've got a song for you." And it was Hot Pepper Doll. And I shook his hand, and I told him, I'm really gonna cut that song. And 2 years later, we cut Hot Pepper Doll. So here we are cutting it for the video and national release. I'm very excited about it. The song lends itself to a dance, you know, the Hot Pepper Doll. And when we decided to cut Hot Pepper Doll, I wanted a very live dance feel to it, you know. So that's when we decided to put together the song, and then we decided to cut the video. But I invited all my friends to dance in the video. I wanted it to be a video of friendship.
We eat for a while, then we go and we sit on the porch. She gets a kiss off fire, 'cause my throat is hot as a torch.
When I put the album together, my music is bilingual, English and Spanish, where I take a traditional country sound and translate it, a verse or a phrase, into Spanish. So when Hot Pepper Doll was pitched, Hot Pepper Doll has all the elements of that Tex-Mex feel to it. So with other songs on the album, it just fit in perfectly. You know, and we decided to cut an album that was gonna hit that bilingual market. Every song on the album is English and Spanish. Every single song is English and Spanish. And we have some great songs on that album. Again, we have songs, I've got a cut with Jet Williams called Mansion on the Hill that Hank Williams wrote in 1950 that we translated into Spanish. It's incredible. Then we have songs like Precious Love. Again, it's very traditional country. And again, you put your English and your Spanish verses in there. So the album was released last year, and the song on there was Donna Carmela Gonzalez, which went #1 in 5 nations, and it went top 30 in the United States. To translate a song from 1950 into Spanish and have it be played on the radio is a huge accomplishment in itself, because not only do the Hispanics enjoy it, the Anglos enjoy it. I just came back from Hidalgo, Texas with 30,000 people, and I sang Hot Pepper Doll, and they just went crazy for it. You know, I brought women on stage, and we had a Hot Pepper Doll contest, and you know, to me, all women are Hot Pepper Dolls. To me, from 18 to 80, they're all Hot Pepper Dolls. 3/4 of the world speak Spanish. So to me, I never thought it was a big deal. It was very natural for me. I lived in San Antonio for 5 years. I had a wonderful show on the river. So to sing it in Spanish to me was almost second nature, really. My grandmother used to sing You're Cheating Hot in Italian. So I sang country music, and some people thought it was kind of strange, an Italian from Rhode Island singing country music. And then when I started to sing it in Spanish, it was even more of a like, este muchacho está loco, he's crazy. I had a wonderful opportunity. I met Charo in Las Vegas, and the producer of the show, Felipe De La Rosa. They were auditioning backup singers, and I decided, well, I'll sing backup. And as a result, I went from singing backup to lead backup singer. And then, you know, I would pick up the guitar and I would start to sing, and living in San Antonio and traveling, you know, it was very simple for me, because I would say to Felipe, I said, you know what, this song would sound so good in Spanish. Why doesn't somebody do it in Spanish? And we would sit down and translate the song. The next thing you know, I would sing it in Spanish. And that's how it really started, you know, and then it just wound up. I came to Nashville and I started working with some musicians, and we started to cut demos, and before you know it, it was here. Everybody's very excited about it. You know, I call everybody now Hot Pepper Doll, you know what I mean? So ultimately, it's really going to be a career song for me. I really do believe that.
Well, I'd like you to meet her, Lupita Conchita Valdez. A hot pepper doll that I'm marrying down in Juarez. She's great at Mexican cooking, but everything she cooks is hot. Pass me the Tums while I tell you the deal that I've got. She makes me enchiladas and tostadas, hot frijoles, guacamole. Her tamales, by the way, make my stomach shout ole. We eat for a while, then we go and we sit on the porch. She gets a kiss of fire, 'cause my throat is hot as a torch. She's a hot pepper doll, la muchacha that I'm loco about. We'll be married in June if my stomach can only hold out. She makes me enchiladas and tostadas, hot frijoles, guacamole. Her tamales, by the way, make my stomach shout ole. Well, I'd like you to meet her, Lupita Conchita Valdez, a hot pepper doll that I'm marrying down in Juarez. She's great at Mexican cooking, but everything she cooks is hot, so hot. But I don't know if it's love or heartburn I've got. Lupita Conchita Valdez, a hot pepper doll that I'm marrying down in Juarez. She's great at Mexican cooking, but everything she cooks is hot. Pass me the Tums while I tell you the deal that I've got. She makes me enchiladas and tostadas, hot frijoles, guacamole. Her tamales, by the way, make my stomach shout ole. We eat for a while, then we go and we sit on the porch. She gets a kiss of fire, 'cause my throat is hot as a torch. She's a hot pepper doll, la muchacha that I'm loco about. We'll be married in June if my stomach can only hold out. She makes me enchiladas and tostadas, hot frijoles, guacamole.